Going, everybody, millennials lead the way. We are back here with another quarterly update of Energea. All right, so as you guys can see, quite a few things have changed with my Energea account. There's a lot more money inside. All right, so if you guys have seen by now, maybe you've seen my Fundrise update, maybe not, but it's no surprise, right? I've kind of switched over to a new platform, right? You know, just the old platform, Fundrise, our interest just wasn't really aligning anymore, right? And I don't know, did I learn something from the old company? Yeah, but I just don't really think they can do much more for me as a investor. So plus, I found you know more meaningful purpose over here at Energia, right? So now not only are we making money, but we're actually impacting the planet, and I think that's important, man. Right? We kind of lose track of the important things in life, and that's kind of taking up the planet we got because Elon Musk ain't built something that can take us all off this motherfucker. At least not everybody. So take care of what we got for now. And, if you don't believe that it's getting hotter outside, then I don't know, bro. I mean, then nothing's going to convince you, man. But, coming from a guy that spent the majority of his time outside when he was younger and even through the military, I mean, I'm in the infantry, bro. I live outside. It's fucking hot, man. All right. So, and I'm not saying that just to complain. It's bro, it is hot. So, this is kind of me, giving back in a way. So, it means a lot more than real estate. So, but yeah, we'll get into the update. All right. So I'm sitting at about 300,000. I just added that not too long ago into the account. I was making money somewhere else in another project, and instead of taking that income or that I made and kind of throw it in Energia, I actually went out and bought a new vehicle, man. And I might talk about my dealership experience in this video, or I might just save it for another video. But I just kind of kept it even, just threw a solid 300 in here. As you guys can see, of the principal, 300, and then about 8 grand of dividends that got reinvested, and then the appreciation, or I guess what it's worth. Which, now that I look at this, I am kind of confused on. Well, no, never mind. I'm not confused. I mean, this market value is what the portfolio is worth. This is how much I put in and how much dividends that were reinvested. So, I don't know. Something about it. But, as you guys can see, I kind of just made it even across the board, just 100 grand. I might be done with contributions for this year. I can tell you right now, I'm kind of maxed out on the South Africa fund, which happens to be, the fund that I put most of that huge chunk in, right, was the South African fund. I was kind of worried because of the election, but now that that's over, we can kind of see a way forward with that country. What was also kind of interesting, man, is the percentage dropped drastically when I added the funds, but they've been slowly going back up to where it was. So I thought that was kind of interesting as well. The solar fund, it's been pumping out, by far the most dividends out of all three of them. There's been a healthy mixture of dividends from Brazil and appreciation. But lately, man, they've been having some some stuff going on uh, in this one. But it's still the best performing fund so far, and it's been increasing. Let's see what else is new. As far as like the actual fund itself, um, they've been adding quite a few projects, man. Like I don't remember where all these projects came from, man. To be honest with you, so I think they got there before I actually had it added the 100 grand to it, but they've been making some momentum in this one, man. So that's good to know. Let's see what we got in the U.S. fund. U.S. fund's been kind of stagnant lately, man. I think they got some deals going on here. Man, they paid out a pretty heavy dividend um, a couple days ago, man. Let me see if I can show it on here. I don't know if it shows on here how much. Oh yeah, you can kind of see my dividends right here. So last month, yeah, Brazil was kind of hurting on it, man. It was only $200. U.S. paid out about $800, and then the South Africa fund paid out about 350. So it's pretty juicy, man. So this is what they've been kicking out a month. So we'll see, man. We'll see what I add to it. I think, like I said, I've hit my limit on this one for the year, so I couldn't add more money in here even if I wanted to. But I'm thinking about adding another 20, maybe 50,000 to this Brazil fund right here to kind of get it ramping up. I kind of want to get this one to 200,000. Just to get this fund moving. So let's see what else I could show. Oh, here it is right here, man. You guys can see my dividends right here, actually, man. Hey, and this is monthly, bro. This is what I've been pumping out like monthly right here. So if you guys want to pause it here, it's up to you. This is obviously before I put the 100 grand in, but we'll see if it keeps paying out 350. I don't know. I think it shouldn't matter when you put the money in. You know, uh, it's based off of how many shares you own, right? Not necessarily how long you've been in the fund. So, you could put in a lump sum right before payday. Actually, that won't work, right? Because the funds would have to be purchased, right? Like, you can't start the ACH transfer before or right before payday and still get paid, right? Like the whole trade or the whole process has to go through, and then you actually have to successfully purchase funds for you to get paid. So, if you did it at least 4 days prior to the payout date, you might be good. But I don't know why. I mean, you don't really gain anything from doing that, really. So, what else, man? What else we got? Which one did I not look in? So, the Brazil. Like I said, man, the one thing I really like about Energea, bro, is how transparent they are. They keep you up to date, man, with what's going on with a lot of the projects, and even when something does happen in a project, right, they don't try to shy away from it. They kind of lean into it and they get ahead of it, right? If you guys watched my Funrise video, Funrise is an example of what happens when you don't get ahead of things, right? People will turn to the internet, right? And it's going to turn into whatever it's going to turn into. And again, you don't necessarily need to lie, but you just need to inform investors on what's going on and let investors make a decision, right? And I don't know how else to explain that other than Like, you need to trust that investors, if you don't bring investors along with you, right? If you don't continue to educate investors, what's going to happen is, you know, let's say both of us are heading down a specific path, right? That started when I made my first deposit with Energea. At some point in this path, you know, let's say Energea starts doing X, Y, and Z, but they never really informed investors the true purpose behind it, right? And you know, maybe Energea decides, hey, we want to go a complete 180. And again, they don't really inform investors on why it is that they want a 180. You know, and in my opinion, I think that's what happened with Fundrise. Fundrise did a 180. You know, I guess they're trying to explain what they're doing now, but good luck, man. I think this is about it, man. Like I said, man, this account is pretty straightforward, bro. Right? I've always seen it as I do my part and I add the funds, and then Energia does their part, right? They they get the connections going. They set up these projects in different countries. You know, they connect with their affiliates on these continents, and they pump out product, man. Right? They pump out energy to customers, and then they distribute to shareholders, man. So, to be honest, man, like, I wish I would have came here earlier, because the ideal in itself, man, is pretty genius, man. It's pretty genius, man. And, you know, I really do look forward to seeing where this company goes. I also like it because this is probably the first time I never really like looked at this count hardcore. I think because there's so much stuff going on in my personal life. Not bad. It's just, you know, I got a lot of change happening, and I'm just trying to manage it. So, but I will tell you, man, you know, the way forward with this account is, depending on what happens next in my career and my life, it's going to depend on how vicious I get with this account as far as like contributions, right? So, you know, I want to try to get, you know, 200,000 in each of these, you know, in the next 3 or so years. But we're going to see, you know, where that goes and where that, you know, kind of takes us. Oh wait, hold on. I was supposed to look in this one right here just to kind of give you guys a update on what's happening. So, I think in their update, I think they're about to start off like another set of these micro projects. I think they're about to do like another 20 projects in this. So, this portfolio is really ramping up, man. And I'm really interested to see what they do with the U.S. fund, and how far the South African fund goes. So I'm really happy because, you know, I got in here pretty early, and, you know, we'll see what happens. So another thing I kind of anticipate is, like, you know, as Energia starts to grow more and more, you know, I think the ease of getting your funds, your money back, I think will become more and more, maybe not easier, but more streamlined. That is. So, I still think it's awesome that, you know, they started off right off the rip, man, just offering the option to get your money back. I mean, Fundrise. I'm not gonna keep bringing up Fundrise, man. Like, that's, I'm just not gonna keep bringing that company up. But I'm here now, and we're about to go full throttle, man. I'm not gonna keep dividing my attention everywhere. I don't think the stock market's gonna hold. I don't think a lot of things gonna hold, man. Especially after what happened today. You know, with Trump. It's getting into some interesting times, man. And one thing I'll tell you, bro, is don't get distracted, man. Don't get distracted, man. A lot of this stuff is specifically meant to make you emotional, right? Angry, confused, scared. That's all this is, man. And if you feed into it, you're going to get, and they won, right? Because you became distracted. You took your eyes off the prize, man. I'm going to make a third video here, either today or tomorrow, about, my philosophy around the 4 principles that I, kind of govern myself on. And maybe towards the end, I'm going to kind of tell you guys a little bit about like preparation. And not on some like doomsday type shit. It's just, I think every American should be prepared for something, There's some of y'all sitting in your house right now, and, if the grid went down, some of y'all think you're going to have that one person that you're going to lean on, and you might be disappointed. Because I know in my situation, I didn't prepare to take care of like 2 or 3 people. I prepared to take care of myself, right? And if you know me personally, then I've told you at some point to your face, hey, listen, this is what I'm doing. You should probably do something, right? And that's my way of saying that I care about you, right? But that's as far as I go, right? If I didn't say anything to you about it, it's probably because I don't care about you. But if I told you to your face, now whether you were listening or not, doesn't matter. I don't care. But I told you, right? So that means it's up to you to take action now. Because if shit got dumb, a lot of y'all are assed out, man. So stay focused, man. Stay focused. All right? Keep your eyes on the prize. Keep your eyes on the end state. Start thinking 10, 15 years out. Right? I've already told y'all the amount of shit that can happen just in 3 months. It's only been 3 months since I've talked to you, bro. And here we are today. All right? With the nonsense. I don't believe in like this whole long-term crap, man. There's too much happening, bro. There's too many changes. Right? I need results. I need to see results. All right? And I think that's a reasonable ask. That I'm not asking anything crazy. All right? All I'm asking is, hey, listen, I need to see, as an investor, I need to see some results. That's it. Right? I'm a reasonable guy. So, all right, man. I think I've been babbling on enough. I just wanted to kind of show you guys how my account was doing, kind of which direction I'm taking. And, obviously, it should go without saying, I'm a random YouTuber. So, should you follow me down this path and it ends and it leads to like a cliff, it's nobody's fault but your own. Right? Because if you listen to a random YouTuber, you're going to get the results of a random YouTuber, whatever that might be. Right? It's up to you to weigh those pros and cons and to do your own research. All right? But I don't necessarily know who exactly listens to my videos, but if you're one of those individuals that kind of copy me everything I do, this is kind of where I'm at right now, right? So minimize the amount that you're dividing your cash if you're gonna go into something, go in there 100%, right? Because that's how you're gonna get the best bang for your buck. Let me see something. Let me see if this. What does this do? All right, so I think right now I'm making about, looks like, what is that? $89 a day, maybe 90. I don't know. You guys could do the math on that. I don't know, man. Probably like $89 or something a day. That's what I'm making. So we'll see, man. I'm definitely gonna add some more money to this Brazil one though, man. I think I'm about to go. I'm about to go dumb on this Brazil portfolio. Cause the U.S. fund, bro. U.S. fund been starving, bro. U.S. fund ain't have no action, man. So we'll see, man. I can only imagine. There's probably something in the works going on. So I guess we'll just have to find out. But that's all I got, man. All right. You guys be safe out there, bro. Don't get distracted, man. All right. If it starts making you feel uncomfortable, if you start feeling some type of way, bro, angry, sad, depressed, just turn the TV off, man. Turn the TV off and the boogeyman will go away. I promise. All right. Or be distracted and fall behind. It's up to you. That's all I gotta say, man. Millennials, lead the way.